You're in a family that makes duck calls.
And you can't blow one.
You can't blow one.
It was awful.
That's what I tell Willie. Willie's the CEO, and I'm like, what do you do when they ask you to blow a duck call?
Because we can't blow one. But they asked me to do something that I never do, and you'll appreciate this, Jase, because there's a reason why I don't. So they had asked me before, like we had a little conference call about a week before we went up there, and they said, look, at the end of it, it's always a little bit of an awkward transition. We're trying to get people to give to this event, and we want to know if you would do something with duck calls during this period of time.
Uh-oh.
I know. And I said,
well, there's one call you can blow.
Yes. And so here's what I said. I said, well, yes, I can, because there's a couple of our calls that I can do well. But I said, I don't really blow the mallard call because that takes a skill set I don't really have.
The mallard hen call.
You just never did it? They just
I tried. I just couldn't get it down. I said, I got air control issues.
I figured it out, but I didn't figure it out in the duck line with Jase or Phil, that's for sure.
Well,
okay, now he's picking a fight here, and I want to interrupt your story. Now, if you hear something that's not true, we have to stop and say, time out. Look, as much as I believe that everyone is born in the image of God and they are free to make choices, even though at some point along the road they will make bad choices.
Yep.
When it comes to duck calling, on blowing a mallard hen call, you're either born with it or you're not.
I agree.
And it's just a fact.
And I've got Robertson DNA flowing through me, but I cannot control the air that comes out of my body.
There's no amount of instruction that will help you. It's kind of like golf. Some people, I've realized this. Yeah. I'm never going to be a professional level golf because I can't get the concept because you have to feel it.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with duck calling. I mean, there's got to be a reason. The first time I blew a duck call in front of my dad, which I was really nervous about. I was like 9 years old. And because he heard me when he was walking to the shop. And he said, was that you blowing that duck call? And I was like, yeah. He said, hit it for me. And I thought, gulp, here we go. 9 years old. I blew it. And he said, you got it. He said, no, you're a gad. He said, you're a gadwall, which most people don't even know what that means. They're a little higher pitched. My cadence sounded more like a gadwall hen than a mallard hen, which is a different kind of duck if you don't know. But that's my point. I didn't even do it wrong. I listened. I felt it.
But you had been practicing for a while, hadn't you?
Well, I have, but
but it's not just practice.
You're going with practice. No. It's not there. You're doing something with your body that you've never done before.
Yeah.
And so there's a little light bulb that goes off where this happens, and you realize all you're doing is putting air under pressure.
Yeah.
That's all you're doing.
Yeah.
And a mallard hen call is designed to be blown under pressure because their sound has to have a pressurized bit of air. I'll get a duck call and illustrate.
And so, all right, while you're working on that, so it's like this, Zach. Here's what I compare it to. You know how people can curl their tongue? Can you curl your tongue?
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay. So some people can't do that. And you say, well, yeah, just practice that. Just keep working on it. But you know what? They're never going to be able to curl their tongue.
Did you practice the duck call?
Did I practice? I mean, like, I felt it took me years I should go to therapy to get over it. I mean, I'm the oldest son. I was like, what is
you're
wrong?
Like, I'm not even, you're not, because around
I'm not a Robertson, right. So something is wrong with me. So like, I went through a lot of trauma as a teenager trying to figure out because I couldn't blow a mallard hen call. And that's what we did.
Is that when you started getting pedicures?
Maybe.
Well, it's kind of like we talked about in the last podcast, the glory and or honor shame. If you're in a family,
well, I was thinking I was going to run the business. I mean, I went to business.
You were thinking like, I want the money.
If you're in a family that makes duck calls
and you can't blow
one,
it was awful.
That's what I tell Willie. Willie's the CEO, and I'm like, what do you do when they ask you to blow a duck call?
Because Willie can't blow one. He's a little better than me. He can fake it.
But Jep can blow.
Jep's decent.
Well, there's decent, and then there's...
Yeah, Jase was the only one that got it like Dad got it. But,
so finish your story.
So let me finish my story.
Tutorial.
So I told him I'd do it, and so So in my mind, I thought I'll bring my lanyard, because on my lanyard I don't even have a hen call on there because I can't blow it. And why would I blow it anyway when I'm hunting with Jase and Dad?
You don't need to.
I don't need to. But I will blow the mallard Drake call. I can do that well.
Because all you have to do
Bass
to do
note,
that is hum a low bass note.
which I can do well. I can also do almost every whistle on the pintail whistle. There's 4 or 5 different things I can do there. So I was going to bring that, give them a little illustration of that. I've done it before. I've done it on national television before.
I can't do the pintail because I cannot do that one.
Yeah, the uvula. It's hard to flutter it.
I
Yeah,
never could figure that one
So
out.
anyway, but here is the problem.
That's the
I do a
pintail
lot.
witch.
I do a lot
Pintail
of
witching
yeah.
is the-
I do a lot of events, and so I forgot the duck calls. So I get there,
Oh, wow.
and I'm like, oh boy. so they have ordered some calls that they're giving away. But guess the 2 calls they had.
Yeah.
So they had the teal call, which is even harder to blow than
That's
the
a hard
mallard
one.
inca.
No,
That's
it's
a hard
not.
one.
Well, it is for if you're like me and you can't fake it. I can fake the other one because I can do just a straight quack, but I couldn't even fake that because you have to. It's so much pressure on there to get it to even make a sound. It's so high pitched. So they had that call, and I was like, boy, I can't blow that. But they also had a wood duck call, which I can blow the wood duck call. And I can do the flying and the sitting, so I could do the back and
Really?
forth. Yeah.
I'd like to hear that.
Oh
one
yeah, I can
day.
do it.
And,
I can do it. It's not quite as good on the sitting as y'all do, but I can still do it. And so anyway, but look here, you think about it. this has been like a lifetime try. So all of a sudden, I'm putting myself out here because I'm like, all right, give me the 2 calls. Yeah, I'll do it. I said I'd
you
do
did
it.
it.
I'm gonna
Were
do
you
it.
nervous?
A little bit, yeah, because it's out of my element. But I got up, and so what I did on the teal call, I did not blow it. But what I told them the story about how how much they quack versus the peep. If I'd had the whistle, it would have been a lot better.
Yeah.
Whereas the women do all the talking, the men don't do it. Well, it got a huge laugh, which was so I pulled that part off, and then I blew the wood duck call, and then I gave here's what they are flying, here's what they are sitting. You don't want to have a flying while we're flying because it's air traffic control. Everybody's, so I've heard y'all do enough demonstration. So I pulled it off, is what I'm saying. But I opened Jase and this was the point of my story, because Dad used to say, boys, never leave home without your duck calls, your Bible, or your woman.
Yeah.
He would include all 3. And so I told him, I was like, folks, I did 2 out of 3. I forgot my duck call. So that was my
funny.
open. So
Well,
I made it work. I'm a professional.
So I'll
Zach.
give you the Drake that Al can do, because if you just go, and then just the little mallard Drake chirp. I mean, anybody can do that.
If you can do a bass
If you
note.
don't hum, look,
Yeah.
it's just that's green wing teal, but it's a whistle. So on the mallard hen, so you have this. I've never blown this call. We'll see. I'm gonna see what kind of production they're doing around here.
Oh, it's a
So
test.
all you can do is blow. So you either blow. Well, that doesn't sound like a duck.
No.
I don't know what that is. So people say, well, you got to pressurize your air. So they try to grunt. They'll go, ugh.
This is where I get. That's where I get into it. Too much grunt because I
But if
can't pressurize the air.
If you pressurize your air, which you do, you say, well, how do you put yourself under pressure? Hold your breath.
Yeah.
If you hold your breath, all of a sudden a pressure starts to mount.
Right.
Because if you don't at some point get some air going, you'll die. The pressure is real. But you keep that position, and instead of blowing, instead of holding your breath and then just blowing, you keep everything tight.
That sounds like a duck.
So then you got your duck sound. Well, if you've never done that, and you haven't, it's hard to do it for the first time. So it's like one of those things, it's not like the golf swing where if you go out there and practice, you'll get better. You can practice this for the rest of your life unless you do that little move where that air is being forced up and you use your tongue as a valve, you'll never get it.